Hello, Crimson. Hello. Ah, eh. I have to put my bottle in the wash. Okay, so it is I, Hydration Man. So I was originally going to do this yesterday, but for some reason the Switch 2 upgrade pack would took like 5 hours to download, despite it being only 3 MB large. I assume the on store the eShop page was just completely lying because there's no way 3 MB realistically takes that long. Like it's just not possible. And if I can download the Virtual Boy app in like 5 seconds, yeah, the upgrade was not 3 MB long or large. Speaking of, just go onto the OpenStream layout. Yeah, Switch Online Virtual Boy now exists. But the thing is, it's the most botched Switch Online app to exist. First off, you need one of the headset attachments to even feasibly play the game. Because one eye lens screen, like for the VR stuff, is the size of a Game Boy screen, like the original one. That's how small it is. And also, there's no flat mode. So you have to play in handheld mode or tabletop mode. The app is just completely unavailable in docked mode. And if they were so concerned about playability, they would have done the flat mode and the controller, like they've done for basically all of the Switch Online stuff, excluding the Game Boy stuff, because the Game Boy is its own thing. See, I feel like in the future they desperately need to do an update to include flat mode because at the moment it's just not worth it. The only game I tried was the Wario Land game. I mean, it's okay as a platformer, but you can't really tell what's going on because it's just red wireframe. Like, if it wasn't exclusive to like VR mode, maybe it'd be a bit more interesting. But at the moment, I'd say this is the worst NSO title on the system. And the fact you need to be on tier 2 for Switch Online to get it, it's not even worth tier 1. Because most of the time you won't be it's literally required to buy an accessory. At that point you might as well just pay $100 just for the whole service. But the only reason I've got it downloaded right now, maybe eventually I'll get the cardboard version, but also it's because I like to have the completed collection here. Still don't know why the Sega Genesis is there, because that's not a Nintendo console. But I hope they make up for this disaster with the Wii. Because if they do Wii online, I think that'll be the best one in the whole service. And if they put that on tier 2, that will justify getting tier 2. Because Game Boy Advance, GameCube, and the Wii, the three of Nintendo's best consoles or handhelds, I think that would finally justify like the tier 2. That's why I buy online only when I go to the cheapest option because I have no interest in the other stuff. Yeah, fair enough. Like I've got the tier 2 because I enjoy the Game Boy games, mostly because of the Game Boy games. Let's be honest, and occasionally some of the DLC stuff. But it's the Game Boy Advance Classic app. That's the main reason I pay tier 2. Because some of these games I don't really care about getting physically, so I'll just play them through here. Oh, and also it allows Mario Kart Super Circuit to be playable online, so that's a bonus, even if it's extremely laggy. Anyways, I've also been playing 51 Worldwide Games. I've gotten a bit addicted to the Mahjong Solitaire minigame. So cold. Yeah, it's pretty chilly. And since I've never actually seen any gameplay of No Man's Sky, I'm basically going in completely blind. All I know about the game is the development hell it went through. Like I've heard the story of it, how it was like the game was cursed, but then somehow managed to pick itself up and became a successful series or successful game in general. So because I don't know whether there's like deaths and stuff or failed things you can do, I've got something which I could use as like a punishment thing, but I don't know if it'll be applicable to this game. If it can be applied to this, I'll probably say what it actually is. But for now, I want to keep it a bit of a secret. And, oh, I should probably, but before we actually start up, I mentioned this in, I mean, technically, yeah, but you've got to be, like, really trying to die if you want to die. Okay, so it's not one of those games. Okay. So I assume, like, you only really die if you fail to manage all your resources. Like, run out of fuel, or run out of oxygen, like, well, in space travel, I guess. I guess that would make sense. I just assumed like the main purpose of the game was exploration. Yeah, just gotta pay attention. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult then. Then there's no need for the punishment game. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, Google Sheets. So I did a little spreadsheet. This is about Sonic Racing Crossworlds, by the way. I did a little spreadsheet. I'm gonna go onto the right account. This one. There we go. So I did like a spreadsheet of character predictions. So for DLC characters, the ones that have been confirmed, or I don't know, we'll start with the ones that have been released already. So there's the Werehog, which for digital games it's a pre-order bonus, and for physical games it's an early purchase bonus, or just it's there if you haven't opened it. So there could still very much be loads of Werehogs still out there. There's Nine, Dread, and Rusty Rose, so like the Sonic Prime characters. Then like the actual season pass stuff. So there's the Minecraft characters with Steve, Alex, and the Creeper. SpongeBob characters with SpongeBob and Patrick. Pac-Man characters with Pac-Man and the Quartet of Ghosts. I think it was it Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde? I think those were the names. I'm not a Pac-Man expert, so correct me if I'm wrong. I've not written them down with their names specifically. I just did their category. Then the next confirmed DLC character set is a Mega Man set. So the characters will be Mega Man and Proto Man. And because it's a DLC, it's probably going to include a bunch of music and a new race course as well. And then the other two like DLC sets were for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Avatar: The Last Airbender. I remember seeing this in like all the early concept, like the early roadmap stuff. It's not on the site right now, or at least the one I looked at, but 100% these I definitely remember are official. So I took three popular characters from both franchises and just stuck with it. And obviously both of them would have a crossover course because DLC. So for the Ninja Turtles, Leonardo, Raphael, and Michelangelo. Although Chiaki did mention in the Discord server that it could be all four of them. So as an alternative, it could just be all of them are into one category like the ghosts were. And then for the Avatar characters, Aang, Zuko, and Toph. I think that's how I pronounce her name. Like those are just the first three characters that came to my head. I mean, obviously Aang would be there because he's like the main character. Zuko, I've not watched Avatar: Last Airbender. I assume Zuko is popular, and Toph. Oh, I just like Toph's character design. And then the last one, free update characters. So stuff like Ai or Knights, for example. So the ones we already have, Hatsune Miku, Joker, Ichiban Kasuga, Knights, and Ai The two that are on their way next week, Tangle and Whisper. And fingers crossed they get their voice, because it would suck if they didn't. And so the characters that I've predicted, the only Sonic character I've added on there is Surge from the IDW comics. It's not as likely because apparently her arcs have not been translated into Japanese yet. But then again, if they can put some characters into the Speed Simulator and have that be their introduction to the Japanese audience, then why can't this be Surge's? And then there's Red from the Angry Birds series, which is a bit random, but Angry Birds is a Sega owned IP. And Angry Birds used to have a racing game, so it makes sense they'd put one of the Angry Birds in. And then Amigo, Ulala, and Billy Hatcher, which they were crossover characters in Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing, so why not? And then the final one is basically a wild card. I really hope this happens because there's very good chances it will happen, and especially with some soundtrack that was added to the game, like in the last major update, I am definitely hoping that this happens. Inugami Korone, the Hololive VTuber. She is a Sonic the Hedgehog ambassador. She has official music in Crossworlds. It's the chances are not zero. They're still low, but they're not zero. That she still has a chance to make it in the game, and they better fully voice actor because you can't have Korone in the game without her voice. But yeah, that's like my prediction. I feel like she'd probably be the last free update character because I mean, come on, it's Korone. Save the best for last. So that's what I've got for like my character predictions, and obviously with like the new Crossworld or the new tracks, it would be a Ninja Turtle, probably a sewer track, and for Avatar: Last Airbender, I have no idea. Maybe a village or something. Then again, we did have Pack Village, so maybe not a village. I don't know. I've not watched Avatar: Last Airbender, so I don't know any of the locations in the series. Anyways, enough about me rambling on about my Crossworlds predictions. How about we get into No Man's Sky? Okay. So, from what I remember, the update, the Switch 2 update, what it did, obviously improved frame rate, increased graphics, but it also added multiplayer, which I'm surprised was not on the base game. Like, it's a genuine surprise that multiplayer was not in this base game. Okay. General settings. Player vocalizations. Uh. Okay, I'll set to A, I guess. Uh. Language for game text. Temperatures in degrees Celsius. I mean, obviously I'm going to do that. Because that's the temperature I'm used to. Display and graphics. If enabled, the game will display a consistent frame rate. This may remedy screen tearing or other display issues. Yeah, for the Switch, I think that's a good idea. Base complexity limits. By default, the number of base parts visible at the same time is limited to ensure stability and smooth performance. Warning, disabling this setting may have a negative impact on performance when viewing large bases. Again, it may be the Switch 2 version, but it's the Switch version, so it's probably best to keep that enabled. Network. Uh, Accessibility. Camera. Hmm. Okay. Uh, so survival, normal, relaxed, creative, custom, and an event. Oh, there's so much going on. I don't even know. I assume normal mode. An infinite journey, explore and survive in a boundless universe. Relaxed. A streamlined experience, fewer systems to manage, lower costs. Creative. Explore and create freely, no costs, no damage, no limits. Survival. A survival challenge, more hazards, smaller inventory, increased costs. Just normal? Yeah. I feel like relax I could do for like a second playthrough. Like just on my own, not having to worry about anything. Yeah, 2016. Yeah, so from what I remember about this game, when it was still being developed, they went through literal hell to try and produce it. And then when the first like version released, it was so incomplete and missing so many features that it was hated. But then after a few updates, they brought in everything they promised plus more, and then the game became a lot better over time. That's what I remember hearing. Ugh. Yes? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Right. Begin initialization. Yes, just stop blinding me! I'm sorry, what? 66 degrees? Where the hell are we? Oh, my wing is covering it. 66.3 degrees Celsius. This is incredible. Are we in a hot spring or something? Wait, does this game have mouse controls? Oh, that would be so cool if this game had mouse controls. Okay, it's... Okay, there's no mouse controls. Okay. Scorched planet. Okay. Okay, where do I go then? Perform a scan to find sodium. Scanner is critically damaged. Gather the dust. Okay, so I go in the grass to cool down. Oh, okay, that's jumping. Unidentified mineral. Okay. Whoa, okay. Um... Okay, so I've got 16. Is it getting hotter? Am I actually not able to run? Okay. So I need 75. I've only got 41. Okay, a bunch of vortex cubes. I don't know what they are. Let's see. An ancient object emerged from the depths of the planetary cave system. Its surface is cold to the touch and curiously polished despite its age. Fusion of metal and rock, these cubes have proved resistant to industrial processing. As such, they're of value only to collectors. Okay, so it's just a way to make money then. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's just... Is it getting hotter still? Dihydrogen. Oh! Okay, it is actually getting hotter. Uh... Okay, how do I cool down then? Because at the moment, these are deadly temperatures. Am I taking too long? Okay. Oh, I need more! Okay. Repair the scanner. Scan to locate sodium. I need to find a way to cool off. From small yellow plants. What, these? No. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to cool off. Because it's not exactly giving me away. It looks like I'm literally burning up. You know, seriously, how am I supposed to actually cool down? Ah, crap. Okay, that's all well and good, but you haven't told me how I'm supposed to restore my thermal protection. Am I just going to die like this because it's not actually told me what to do? Try blowing your... Oh, ha ha ha. Did I press B to blow or something? Uh... Yeah, with all this vision loss, I'm going to overheat. Recharge hazard protection. Ah! Oh, okay. I mean, it took a while to get to that point. Distress signal. Okay, so one thing's for sure, I need to get a lot of sodium just so I don't burn to death. So you literally just start. Yeah. I just started playing this game like today. I got the game about Sunday, and then I had to wait like 5 hours for the Switch 2 edition to download. Uh... Yeah, I learned basically nothing about the game itself, but I know some of like the real life lore of like the game's development. So you playing on Switch? Yeah. I saw the game was on sale on Switch 2, like on the eShop, for like £15, or I think that's the equivalent of almost $20. And I was going to get it on the eShop, and then I saw the storage was like 20 gigabytes. And my poor ass internet would not allow me to do that within a reasonable amount of time. So I learned the game had a physical copy and an upgrade path. So I got both. Kind of wish there were mouse controls on here though, because using the joystick controls for this is a bit of a nuisance. X opening. I think that's a different game. I do need some more heat resistance though. Okay, so I need to find as much sodium as possible, because without that, it's a death sentence. What is that? Some weird ass alien. Probably man's going to nothing to do, especially the end game, but at the same time you can get overwhelmed. I don't doubt. Ooh! Okay, there's actually something going on over here. Oh, hello, Chi! Hello! Okay, so another crash landing, maybe? Wouldn't say no sodium death equals death sentence, that you can recharge your life support too. It's more like no sodium equals death knocking on your door. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Damaged machinery. Alright then. As long as you have oxygen stored up, you're good. Okay. Investigate the crashed ship. Oh, over here. I'll get these plants first. What are these plants meant to be? Oh, oxygen-rich plants. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing to have. Radiant Pillar BC1. Oh, okay. At this connection. Intermittent. Okay, everything's offline then. Find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of it before, but the ship at least seems to recognize me. Controls to my touch, or at least that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out the stars. Just make your life support not only by staying in a hazardous environment without protection, but So something running. Yeah, it's pretty important how else. Yeah, that's fair enough. Exosuit. Connected. Suggestion pilot should perform maintenance like desired path. Ship systems, I guess. A hermetic seal and a metal plating. Now, how am I supposed to get those? Is there stuff here I can use? Oh, wait, was that always on fire? Uh, is that deadly or not? I don't know. I don't know about the hostility of any of these creatures. Collect ferrite dust. Oh, so I have to create the metal plating with the ferrite dust. Okay. Rule of thumb, if it's not coming to you with a red marker, it's friendly or at least neutral. Okay, okay. That's fair. Fair enough. Oh, that's just instructions. Okay. Uh, Tritium. Okay, so tritium's a fuel source. Where? How do I get the metal? Where is the crafting option? Craft a product. Metal plating. Okay, that's good. That's a step toward the right direction. Oh, 20 minutes into the game, you're already crafting a jet engine. You can call yourself an engineer. Oh, I can see the serious damage. And Starship inventory. Okay. Is that good? I can't tell if I did the trick. Board the ship and salt the diagnostics. Okay. It's okay. If it's on fire, that means it still has fuel to fly. Okay, okay, okay. Vital ingredients missing. Enable synthesize required components. Needs the hermetic steel. Recommendation: iteration, compromisation, reveals hermetic steel nearby. Salvage planetary chart from stress beacon cache. Oh, and it's getting dark, so I don't need to worry about the heat so much. Okay. Oh wait, but does it? Hmm. I assume hostile enemies come out at night. There's quite a few games that do that. Peer into the beacon's housing, as well as the stress broadcast unit contains the planetary chart. Okay. Plot a route. Now the night is just okay, okay. Oh wait, is it? Oh, is it because the ship is able to cool me down or something? There's a hostile enemy. You'll be in the space or the nature itself trying to kill you. Okay, okay. And why is this? I'm pressing the Y button, but I've got to use the map. How am I supposed to view the data? I actually don't know what I need to do now. Try holding. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. I wish it would say hold Y. It just said press Y. Uh. Okay. So that's where I need to go then. Switch controls and mouse kind of dum don't worry. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Whenever it comes to Switch ports, they're never good. It's very rare controls on a Switch port are actually somewhat decent. My mining beam is running low. Do I have to restore that as well? Uh... Did you use a little pointer arrow pointing down to the direction? Yeah! The tool. Okay, here we go. Charge up with carbon. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now I know carbon is basically required to charge this tool. Plants and cameras. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Ooh.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
There's a storm on the way? Oh boy. And you said I don't have to worry about creatures as long as they're not charging at me. I assume... Yeah, as long as I don't directly attack them. Seek shelters in caves or buildings. What, like now? I'm so far away from the ship, though. Oh! Um... I don't know where any caves are, though. Storms are one way of doing it. I don't know. Why did it have to happen while I'm in the middle of the field? It makes thermal... I kind of figured that. How much do I have to restore? Got 33 sodium. I need to find a cave. Okay, I need to restore my thing now. Oh, got it. It decreases even when I'm in the menu. Okay. I don't know where a cave is, though. Is that a cave? Ah. Use L3 to scan for more sodium. Okay, okay. Climb, 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 climb. Uh... Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I wish I could run! Not just like a generic jog. What's this? What is this? Seeing some kind of grid pattern?
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Oh, copper deposit! The storm's clearing, huh? Ugh.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, alright. Okay, hydrogen crystals. I don't know the purpose of these yet, but I assume they're going to be important at some point. Condensed carbon. It's like blood crystals. Love how most people start at the fire planet. Wait, you mean it's random? Like it's randomized whichever planet you start on? Like, I didn't really get a choice. It just started. You just make bio. Oh, okay. Uh, and yeah, starting planet is randomized using. Okay, okay. Kind of wish I didn't start on the fire planet then, because this is already forcing my management skills to the limit.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, let's heal up.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Till today, I only saw 3 variants: a fire planet, ice planet, and a toxic planet. All of them are planets with hazardous storms. Oh! Okay, so basically, no matter what, I would have been in trouble no matter what my starting planet would have been. Alright. Right, where am I supposed to go right now? I got sent way off course because of that damn firestorm. Go to the red marker and that's when you see the hermetic seal. Yep, 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 yep. I assume there's like a recharge timer for the jetpack, or is it having its own fuel supply I've got to use? Ooh, oh, there's some stuff here I could probably snag. Search. Damaged container. Rusted metal. In bottom right, you can see if your jetpack is charging every time you use it. Okay, okay. This way. Oh, there's a cave! I don't know what the glowing purple things are, but since it's not registering them as a mineral, I'm just going to avoid them. Okay, more sodium. You run by holding the left shoulder button? Oh? Uh, it's not doing it for me. Was this the right one? No. It just said L? I tried all the L buttons, none of them did anything. Okay. Right. Yeah, the switch buttons are weird. I'll just have to look into the control scheme. Controls. What does... Oh, view mirror. There we go, there we go. Where's the option to run? Oh yeah, I forgot about these buttons. Really do much though. Tories, move. Switch ultimate weapon. No, there isn't an option to sprint. Well, that sucks. PC, it stays with the classic hold shift. Yeah, it's not... doesn't say there's a way to run. Quick menu. Flight controls. Menu and ship. Exocraft. Yeah, there's nothing about running. Carbon nanotubes. Press left is extends right. Pressing the right stick doesn't do anything. The L stick does the scanning.
Ground protection falling.
Try holding the left stick while walking. No, because the left stick is the scanning button and the walking button. Scanner recharging. It's weird. Yeah, it's really weird. Hope there's not a moment where I actually need to like use a sprinting option. Over here. Pull some stuff over here too. Oh, where we go? Open. Oh, wrong button, that's why. Okay, hydrogen. Maybe you can remount the settings and scan on the right stick and sprint with the left stick. Let's see then. What's motion sensor stuff? Nothing that would mean anything. Oh, here it is. Run. Push the right stick. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Why did it take so long to figure out? Okay, well that was really weird, but okay, I got the hang of it. That's just dumb. It's literally counterintuitive. Yeah, counterintuitive. I might as well swap them around. So run. Is that? Yep. And then the right stick will be to scan. Where is the scan option? Perform a scan. Alright, there we go. Apply changes. There we go. Do I sit? Oh, I need to do this as well.
Technology recharge.
What's this about?
Technology installed.
I don't have the nanotubes yet. I have a carbon. Okay, how much carbon do I need?
Thermal protection falling.
I mean, wait, is there a storm going on or something? Ah! Getting me all confused. When companies make a port for platform to make the most abyssal keybinds for you to use. Right? I mean, at least with the keybinds, at least they can be remapped. But I think what's worse with some ports, like, this is mostly a complaint when it comes to, like, difference between Switch 1 and Switch 2 stuff. Is that, let's take, Sonic X Shadow Generations on Switch 1, for example. You were able to fully play the game on there. No issues at all. Even physical copies were completely fine. Yes, there was some reduced graphics, but that's just the nature of the Switch, because it's an awful... It's just awful. And then the Switch 2 version comes around, fixes all the problems, but then you basically have to buy the entire game again because you're not allowed to do an upgrade path. And it's also a game keycard for some reason, despite the fact they were able to fit it on the Switch 1 cartridge. If Cyberpunk 2077 can put their entire game on a physical cartridge, no other game has any excuse. I'm just saying. Okay. Wait, so I just get paid for scanning them? Huh. Also, do you get what I mean? We have to pay. Just you just have to die. Yeah. If some if Cyberpunk could make enough updates to fix their game and then fit it with patches in a physical cartridge, nobody has excuses. Exactly. Like exactly. And on the Switch 2, it looks really good on the Switch 2. Like I've played the version on PC. I played a slightly lower graphic version on the Steam Deck. It's still the same version, but still, it. I honestly think the Switch 2 version beats out the smooth graphics for the Steam Deck. And honestly, I was going to consider getting Elden Ring on the Switch 2, and then I learned it was a game keycard. I was like, forget that then. Because you know how much storage that thing takes up? Yeah, that's literally another problem. Because the Switch 2's base storage is only 256 gigabytes, and just one of those massive games alone would take up more than half of the storage. And then you'll have to buy micro SD cards, which cost at least like 50 a 50 a single card. At the end of the day, game key cards have more investment in money because you've got to spend all the money on getting your micro SD card for storage. If you get the physical copies, you don't have to worry about them. Maybe update data and DLC, but at least that's not going to take up anywhere near as much data as it would be for an entire game. Let's say Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I think was it? That's on coming to the Switch too. For game keycard, unsurprisingly. That's why I can't get the game. One, I don't have that kind of storage, and two, I have awful internet. So you know how long that would take just to download? Not gonna lie, it would probably take at least 2 whole days just to download it for me. Another main reason game keycards suck, because what if you just want to play the game straight away? Yeah, what if you just want to play the game straight away? And not have to worry about downloading anything. That's what sucks about game keycards. Still don't understand hype about having physical copies other than nostalgia you get using. I mean, yeah, I understand that aspect, but the main reason is download times and internet and storage. That's what really irks me. If it's like a retro game, yeah, I get that collector's thing. But in my case, I just have awful internet. I don't want to spend extra money on more storage. If I if I just get the cartridge, it saves much more money. Oh, Necro's here! I see Necro, claim your orb. Hello, Necro. Yeah, no, but yeah, there you go. How's it going? Doing good, doing good. I was a recharge and sprinting. Okay, access Starship inventory. Alright, there we go. The launch thrusters. Okay, so I can't even actually take off. So I need to get pure ferrite. Okay. So how do I craft pure ferrite? Uh, hydrogen jelly. Shut up. Pure ferrite, pure ferrite. How do I make pure ferrite? What? Grease the launch thrusters with the hydrogen jelly. Okay. And now how do I get the pure ferrite? Craft a metal plating again? Deploy the portable refiner. Okay. Pure ferrite refining and which stones that have it. Okay. Alright then.
Technology recharge.
Alright, there we go. Let's leave that to run for a little bit. Oh, gotta take one. Put it in the stash of inventory, why not?
Component repaired.
Alright, there we go. Is that it? Is that it now? Can I just take off now? Alright. Oh, so it's just cooler in the ship. Okay, so the ship has just got some air conditioning. Okay. Time to fly. Oh, okay. Uh. Okay, so B is to fire. Oh. Okay, cutscene. Try not to crash in the first 10 minutes. Try not to. Okay. Whoa! Okay, okay, that's hyperspace. Going to light speed! Uh. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. By yourself. Ouch. You're not alone. Follow the press instrument against purpose signal seems to be planetary coordinates. Okay.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Oh, okay, now I can see planets. Okay. Arrive in 3 days. No, not fire. Oh, this is a poisonous planet? That's like fungal. Fungal mold. Necro, this is your planet! Okay. Uh, I'm just realizing the massive asteroid there. Wait, so will it actually take that long to get there if I just fly normally? Okay. I need to restock on fuel. That's something I need to do. Okay. Honestly, oh boy. Uh, bit hilly. Oh god, I can't see. Okay, not gonna lie, it looks kind of pretty. I see why it's called a poisonous planet because it's very green. Oh, I've turbulence, turbulence. The only problem with the hyperdrive is that the bitrate goes nuts. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've landed. Poisonous gas. Okay. So at least we're not going to be burning to death now.
Falling.
We didn't even... That's an old planet. Oh, I haven't seen special planets? Okay. Chromatic metal. Okay, now what is used to get sodium here? Because I feel like that's still going to be important. Last time we found this planet had a grey noir built on the skin rise that entered and jetpack power trailer. Orange? Okay. Alright, so where was it I'm supposed to go? Okay, I should probably scan creatures, then I can get some money as well. Is that my ship down there? Oh no, my ship's over there. What's this then? Oh, it's just a rock of mushrooms, okay. Sometimes the game stopped playing because it glitched, couldn't even continue the mission if I made it. Oh! That's an unfortunate bug. Okay. What this is? Is a console playthrough or PC? This is Switch 2. Specifically Switch 2. Where is? I'll use a scan again. Okay, so sodium over this way. My ship is over there. More sodium down here. What does it need to do? Select terrain manipulator in the log. Secondary missions, okay. Requires dihydrogen jelly and carbon nanotubes. Okay. The terrain manipulator.
Technology installed.
Locate dihydrogen with the scanner. Just important with streams, I guess. PC can at least moderate get rid of hyperdrive effect bitrate. I mean, fair. Ow. Wait, can I disable that? Am I not able to just, like, reduce that in the settings or something? Oh, these are the only things I could even change anyway. Accessibility? Is it really not something I can change in the settings? That's a bit dumb. Hmm. No, it's gonna be like that. Well, I guess we just can't really do some hyperspace traveling for long then. Life support systems at low. Okay, how do I restore life support systems? Is it oxygen? I don't remember. Already got some dihydrogen. Life support system, oxygen, and life support. Which one's oxygen? Carbon. Oh, here we go.
Technology recharge.
And this one needs sodium, sodium nitrate, or an ion battery.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Don't think I've been over here yet. This pass required. I think it's always been ransacked. Unless I did it earlier, I don't remember.
Toxic protection falling.
Okay, so I guess that's the save point then. Nice. Save point, a save point. I mean, yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I do need more dihydrogen. Is it this? Or is that just regular hydrogen? Oh, that's dihydrogen, okay. I need to restore my mining beam as well. I think one missed opportunity for this game with the Switch 2 edition would be to give it mouse controls. Because if it had a